Yeah, because there are a lot of people that I meet that, they don't feel like things are possible for them. So they've lost their sense of hope. They've lost their sense of self-worth. And so, yeah, just letting them know that, hey, there is hope. You can experience better things in your world. It's about your mindset and how you shift your perspective and ultimately the lens that you look through. Yeah, so I've been somebody all my life that I actually get motivated by negativity. I get motivated by things that are tough. And so if you can kind of look at adversity as a indicator that there's something to get motivated about, right? Maybe it's that you now are faced with some circumstances that you don't know how you're going to get to the other side. Maybe it's an injury, maybe it's some news that you got, but it's all about taking whatever life throws at you, because the one thing I can guarantee every listener, everyone that's going to watch this, is you all have either faced adversity or you're going to face it. That is a guarantee. And so it's all about how do we react when it comes to us? How do we respond? And how can we shift that lens I mentioned earlier to look at it through a positive perspective? Why did this happen for me, not why did this happen to me? And if we can make that reframe and try to extract the lessons to help us grow, that's going to help us get to the other side a lot easier. Yeah, is it's don't let it be the end all be all. Don't those are things you don't want to dwell on, but you want to extract from. Because if you dwell, then you're sitting in the space and the negativity. But if you try to extract something, now you have something that you can go and do with. Okay, and so that's really my advice is don't sit and dwell. Of course, you when something happens, you're gonna naturally, as humans, we're gonna have that initial moment where we want to dwell and we want to be in our feelings, but you've got to figure out a way to get past that, look at it at its face value and say, okay, what am I going to do next? Because we all have a next step. Some of us are just trying to figure out what that next step is.